With the fresh effects of Hurricane Nate being felt across the country and also along the Gulf Coast, farmers are heading to the nation's capital to discuss their needs for storm recovery. RFD-TV's Sarah Mock has more from Washington.
Well, farmers throughout the southeast are continuing to recover after a series of hurricanes shocked the region over this summer and into this fall. A couple of farmers are here in Washington to talk with their lawmakers about what they need from the recovery. We're lucky enough to be joined here with Tom Mitchell from Riverfront Packing Co. Tom, could you talk to us a little bit about why you folks are in town this week?
Yeah, we are part of an agricultural leadership program in Florida that represents multiple commodities. Me being with citrus, it was a great opportunity to come up because of the recent damage and talk to the congressman, visit the Hill, and express just how challenging the hurricane has been for agriculture in Florida.
Can you talk a little bit about just what the experience of the hurricanes was like and what your farm is specifically dealing with now?
Sure. You know, unfortunately for citrus, it was very widespread. It came pretty much up the center of the state and affected all of citrus. So on the West Coast, they received the highest amount of wind. And I would estimate that we have at least 50% of the crop that's now on the ground. Unfortunately, with that wind also came heavy rains, which will cause long-term damage to the trees.
Do you feel like you have the resources you need to recover?
It's going to be difficult. As you know, we've been battling citrus greening now and for the last 10 years. And it has caused production to go from 200 million boxes of citrus back in 2007, 2008, to now being with the storm effects, it could be around 40 million boxes. So, you know, 20% of what it used to be 10 years ago.
Secretary Perdue was down in Florida recently, down in Georgia, kind of in that area, kind of assessing the damage. Does it feel like there's been good support from the USDA in your area, getting resources, additional resources to your folks? Yes,
greatly appreciated the Secretary coming down and witnessing firsthand just the devastation that the storm had caused. So everything that we're hearing is that he's very engaged, and you know, the Florida delegation, we tried to visit them over this past week, and they're engaged as well. So I really appreciate all the support.
Absolutely. Strong words, staying strong in Florida after those terrible hurricanes that ravaged the region throughout the summer and into the fall. We're lucky enough to be joined here by Tom Mitchell of Riverfront Packing Co. Here with the Wedgeworth Fellows from the University of Florida in Washington, D.C. We'll have more updates for you throughout the morning. Until then, back to you in the studio.
Well, again, Tom Mitchell and others are in Washington, and they're part of the Wedgeworth Leadership Institute. That's a program at the University of Florida whose mission is to develop leaders for Florida agriculture and natural resources.